Steve Jobs passed away on October 5, 2011, after years of fighting pancreatic cancer. He was 56. He was as close to a rock star as anyone in the computer world has ever come. Books and films have been made about his life. There's even a Steve Jobs look in the fashion world.
He really gave that company a public face. He became synonymous with Apple. And of course, Apple became synonymous with the new world, the new digital place that we lived, which was so much different than ye olden days before that came along.
At 21 years old, in 1976, Jobs founded Apple with his friend Steve Wozniak. Then he released a new personal computer model he named Macintosh and earned his first million. Jobs left Apple in 1985 because of some personal conflicts. He returned in 1996 to a struggling company that lacked customers. With Jobs at the helm, Apple regained its footing, and a few years later, the iMac, iPod, MacBook, iPhone, and iPad began changing the personal computing world.
Apple was not only a technological revolution, but a lifestyle.
Even after Jobs' death, the tech giant continued to move into new markets and break new records. In 2018, Apple became the first company in the world with a market capitalization of $1 trillion. In 2020, this number doubled. The company also released new products in addition to iPhones, wireless headphones called AirPods, and a smartwatch simply called Apple Watch, among others. Experts say it is Tim Cook who should take full credit for the company's success in the past decade. He became head of Apple after Jobs' death.
Obviously, Steve Jobs was a visionary, but when he died, the company was at a point where they actually needed an operations guru and not a visionary guru. So I'm not so sure that Tim Cook was not the perfect fit for that stage of Apple's life. He was always the guy that, was behind the scenes. He comes to Apple. He's a more reserved, less flamboyant number two to obviously the super flamboyant number one, Steve Jobs.
But some financial analysts say that Steve Jobs' legacy might be wearing thin, and that to remain a tech giant, Apple needs to do something extraordinary.
But my forecast for their growth going forward is for it to slow down pretty dramatically. So Apple does need to come up with a new trick. And the problem is when you're a company that's that large, it can't be a minor success. It has to be a major success. Many, many billions of dollars of sales for it to even register.
According to a Reuters report, Apple's next ambitious goal is to build a viable and competitive autonomous electric vehicle. But so far, no one is confirming that. But with the loyalty the Apple brand still carries, it's possible you could one day see people lining up for the newest version of the Apple car. For Karina Bafrajan in Washington, Anna Rice, VOA News.